Dear friends, we visited the most important specialist of olive oil in Galilee in Deir Hanna, and he will introduce himself. قدم نفسك.
I am Dr. Ali Mazen, a panel leader in the Holy Land.
Of oil tasting.
Oil tasting, yes.
Yeah, let's start. We brought
start
four samples. The first sample.
The first sample, I'm going to test it. We can feel a smell of a grass cut. Green tomatoes, green banana. Then we are going to test. We can feel a pungent and bitterness. If we in a scale around 4, 5 in the tasting scale, and it seems that this olive oil, it's a good olive oil. Yeah.
Is there any problem or defect?
We cannot realize with tasting any defects in this olive oil as fusty or musty or rancid or whiny.
Very good.
It's a good olive oil.
Let's go to the
It's
second.
extra virgin.
It's extra virgin. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
The second
The second
sample.
sample.
He should clean his mouth to find the second taste.
Also here we feel, I think it's the same olive oil. We feel also or we smell green tomato, green banana, even guava, and it means that the olive oil, this olive oil, it's a good olive oil. We are starting tasting now.
This olive oil is the same because it is not filtered. The first one was filtered from the same olive press. Now the evaluation.
Also here we feel pungent and we feel bitterness, no defects, but it's heavy in the mouth. And I think this olive oil also an extra virgin olive oil. In the tasting scale, I will give him around 3, 4 bitterness and pungent. It's a good olive oil.
Thank you.
Extra virgin.
Now we go for the third sample, which is from a different olive press. And it is not filtered. This olive oil from Ramallah area.
I think this olive oil from a dark black olives. I cannot realize any defects. I think this olive oil, it's a good extra virgin. We have pungent and bitterness without any defects, not fusty, not musty, not winey, but I realize a taste as low amount and some spices, and it seemed that the olive was black and not green, but it's a good olive oil.
Thank you. The fourth sample comes from the north of Palestine in Jenin area. It's another and a different olive press. Let's try the fourth sample. You know, he is tasting in a special cup, which is internationally recognized for
By the IOC.
by
By the IOC, International Olive Oil Council, it must be this cups
Yeah.
when we are tasting the olive oil.
Thank you.
I think this olive oil produced from a half green and a half black fruit. We can smell a green and a black olive fruit. Also, this olive oil, it's extra virgin. We can realize pungent more than bitterness, and it a good olive oil, no without any defects, no fusty, no musty, no winey or rancid. I think it's a good good olive oil with a high bitterness to these people that would like this taste with high bitterness and pungent.
Oh, thank you.
Let us see, this is the strongest.
Because
in
it
the
is
taste.
from the different area.
Yeah, I
This
think
is from Jenin area, which is not more than 300 to 400 meters high. The others from Ramallah area, it is at 7 to 800 meters high, which is more mounty locality. So, your general evaluation, تقييمك
think
الأخير,
all
do you
these-
think
all these-
it
all
is
these-
good for Europe for exportation?
Yeah, it's a good, it's an extra virgin olive oil. You have the last one, the fourth one, was with more bitterness and pungent than the other. There is some European that would like it, and but others not, because we
It is
think
a little bit strong and heavy.
strong for them.
Do you advise us to filter the olive oil as we do?
I think yes, we must filter the olive oil. If we are not filtering the olive oil, after a time it will be
Change quality.
quality to become rancid, and it's rancid is a defect that become because we are not filtering the olive oil.
So thank you, Dr. Mazen Ali from Deir Hanna. You are the specialist of tasting at the level of Israel and Palestine and the Holy Land, and you are a member of the Palestinian Council of Olive
Oil, yes.
Olive oil.
I am a member of the Israeli Olive Council here in the land from 12 years ago, and I am a specialist in the olive oil tree here in Galilee, and I will send you, all of you in Europe, good
My greetings.
greeting
Thank
for
you. Thank you very much. This
Thank you
was
all for Lord.
very important to see you. Goodbye.